Hello everyone, welcome to the Thousand Oaks YMCA here in San Antonio. This is the 2024 World Racquetball Championships. Gustavo Farel and myself, Gary Nazaroff, along with Samuel Schultz. Thank you for tuning in. We have team play, Bolivia versus Canada. Keller playing singles versus Murray. Francisco Gomez is our head official. Welcome, my friend Gustavo.
Good morning, Gary. Here we are, day 7 of this wonderful tournament. Team competition, as you mentioned. A great first match of the day. We're streaming. Players which know each other well, actually. They've played against each other. Sam Murray coming in to serve now. He is from Quebec, Canada. Obviously speaks French and English. 31 years of age. Highest ranking on the Pro Tour has been number 3. Good get, Keller.
What's Keller ranked?
31 years of age.
Yeah, and what's he ranked?
He's not.
Yeah, because he doesn't play many.
He doesn't play much, but he definitely would be in the top 10.
Yeah. He'd go play in the U.S. Open when it was held.
In Spanish, one of the players that played against Keller, which actually was Miranda from Argentina, said that Keller's style of play is very uncomfortable for most players. In Spanish, incómodo.
Incómodo, yeah. He can lull you to sleep. He has the entire package. He can power the ball if he needs to. Most of the time, he's kind of lethargic looking out there. But more importantly, he can handle the pace.
Very deceiving because he's not there, and then all of a sudden, boom, he appears right at the ball. And he dives all over the court when necessary.
That's called a splat, folks. Deep right side of the court. Murray, side wall, front wall. The ball takes its second bounce up front in front of the service line, which is the front line, 15 feet from the front wall.
Murray is the current Canadian singles champion.
And now, world champion in doubles along with his partner, Iwasa. Great match yesterday.
Him and his partner Iwasa are the 22 Pan Am champions, Pan American racquetball champions in doubles.
Ball down, Murray now. Coming alive here in game 1. This is the best of 5. First to win 3 sets wins the match. This is team play, so it's the best of 3. You have 2 singles and 1 doubles. If the first 2 matches are won by a specific country, then we wouldn't play the third. And this is the quarter, so whichever team wins this round, they're assured of a medal because we give out 2 bronze for semi-losers.
You're not going to see too much excitement come out of either of these 2 players. However, yesterday we did see Murray, and actually I saw Keller earlier yesterday get excited, screaming at themselves, trying to motivate themselves.
Murray down 1-3, now it's 6-3. Keller uses his 1 timeout. And we're going to break for a minute. Take it away, Sam. Back live, Gary with Gustavo and Sam. We're here at Court Central, Court 1 here in San Antonio. Samuel Murray serving for Canada. Slow start, it was 1-3, now it's 6-3. Carlos Keller for Bolivia used his timeout. Left up. So there's a VAR system here operated by Jaime Martel. The last shot by Murray is called a rally ending shot. Keller is appealing, saying he was visually hindered. We'll see what the result is.
I have to agree with the player in this case. I think that he didn't have a clear view of the ball. Yeah. Let's see if the referee will conclude that himself and overturn his call.
So aside from a short period of time yesterday, folks, we're using the video assist system.
Appeal
denied.
Denied. One appeal remaining.
Yeah. We actually used 2 human beings as line persons yesterday for short term because the system turned off, if you will. That was a break for Murray. You and I both agreed it was a visual hinder. However, Gomez is the ref, we're not. Carlos, after 3-1, it's now 3-8. 8-3 serving Murray. So not if, but when is Carlos going to start to gather himself and amp it up, if you will?
And he will.
It's a great serve. Wide angle. Pure. Deep left. Backhand. Front wall a little bit right of center. Kissed off that right side wall well past the receiving line and died at the glass.
Perfect.
Short serve. The ball must cross that short line, which is 20 feet from both the front and back wall on the serve. Second serve.
We've seen a lot of short serves in the initial drive of most players. There's that, call it somewhat lethargic backhand splat that just
two-handed,
incredibly effective for Keller.
Two-handed backhand winner, left side. What's he going to give now? More defensive option here. High Z lob. And that's what he wants to do. He wants Murray to go up top with it. And another point. I'll never say never. Point by point. Now it's 5-9. First to 11. Rally scoring win by 2. Longest game thus far this event. 23 for Gabby Martinez, Guatemala. 21 for Monse Mejia from
Mexico.
It's impressive.
He took a little bit off of that splat, did not power it, came off the front wall, almost considered at the level of Lee from Korea.
Lee, yes. Game point number 1 here. He went for the short crack. He got it, but the ball did not clear the short line.
A definite appeal. Why not?
And I say it did not clear the short line per the call of our head official, Francisco Pacho Gomez. He hails from the capital of Colombia, Bogota.
Now that's a must appeal.
Absolutely.
He
he has 2. Game point.
He can be more conservative in his next call. And denied as well.
So each player has 1 available timeout in this game. 10-5 second serve, Murray. Half lob right. There it is. Snap forehand cross-court winner by Murray. He closes out game 1, 11-5. Your thoughts, Gustavo?
About what I think each player is kind of feeling each other out in this first game. They're both at a very high level. They've played each other before. I think Keller, even though he has not played that much on the IRT Pro Tour, most of the players that play against him recognize his ability, so they really are careful on their approach on how they play him. Give credit to Murray for staying firm and not letting Carlos back into the game there. Yeah. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
The Rocky Mountain State Games is Colorado's largest sports festival with over 12,000 athletes competing in more than 35 different sports. Athletes can compete in a variety of sports ranging from archery, basketball, ultimate frisbee, and lacrosse to figure skating, pickleball, soccer, and tennis. Registration is open now for athletes of all ages and skill levels with early registration discounts and youth scholarships available. Learn more at RockyMountainStateGames.org.
Back live, Gary with Gustavo and Sam. Carlos Keller, Bolivia, about to serve in game 2. He lost the first one, 5-11. Their next match will be number 1 singles. Iwasa, Canada versus Moscoso, Bolivia. That'll be played automatically. And if they split, they'll play the doubles.
Favorite in that match would be Moscoso. This is how Keller started the first game, up 3-0. He's up 1 now.
Urging himself on with that head, the nod. There's a good serve. All live. Keller moving towards the middle. Murray rips a forehand behind him. That's called a predicament.
When Keller was in the front court, he hit the ball up. It seems to me that he has to be a little more aggressive. He had Murray way behind him, and he just hit a ceiling ball, which...
But I'm gonna come to his defense and say the pace of the ball from Murray dictated that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Safety hold up. Thank you very much.
He looked up, saw Murray there, changed his shot a bit to the back wall, his return to the back wall.
Take a deep breath, folks. No harm, no foul. That's impressive. It's a pretty good serve down that left side. Keller did a little shuffle step and snapped a backhand winner cross court. So, similar to game number 1, Keller jumped out to an early lead. Similar to what's been happening all week. This is day 7 of 8. Not even 50% of the first drive serves have gone in. Nobody home right side. Murray ties it up.
I think that's a function of the ball itself, the gearbox black, which has been a great addition to this World Racquetball event, and the fact that we're at sea level.
Foot fault, front foot, front line, if you will. That foot has to clear that service line, which it did. Second serve. Murray got to it, but didn't. His racket actually hit the ball.
It was uncanny there by Keller as he waited. Murray could not come across because it would have been called unavoidable. The last second before that ball was going to hit the ground, he snapped that backhand down the right side. Murray had no chance.
And with his athleticism we were talking about this morning, he still got his racket on the ball.
He did. You're right. So, Gary, what's coming up in our World Racquetball calendar? That's exciting what we're going to see in
Guatemala City, the Deportista Central, the great club, 10 championship courts in Guatemala City. That's the annual IRF Junior World. We anticipate well over 200 players from anywhere from 12 to 15 countries, most in this hemisphere. And that's 7 through 17 December. And we'll talk about next year soon. Keller serving 3-2, game number 2. All live. Murray disappointed, I should say, that 2 bounces. He thought it was 2 bounces earlier in the rally. Now he can stop and appeal it, but he has to stop right then, and that would not be a good move. So explain the new protocol on appeals, Gustavo, please.
Well, first of all, each player has 2 lost appeals per game in the rules today, IRF. But the appeal can only be of one's last shot or one's opponent's last shot. For that to happen in a case like what we just saw, the play has to stop. Otherwise, once you go past that point, he can hold up all the fingers he wants to our referee. It doesn't matter.
There is one example of when you can wait. Rally ends, you can appeal a front camera box cord hinder. That's it. Ball down, snap backhand by Keller. Ties it up at 4.
You notice he keeps doing the same, the snap backhand to the right side. He's not pinching the ball. I don't think he's comfortable with his pinch shot right now on either side. That would have been the left side pinch.
No less than he'll keep Murray deep with those passing angles. And I stand corrected. Keller has a 2-point advantage. It's not 4-4. It's 5-3 in his favor. That's a great half lob, deep left. Murray elects to let it go, hits a 39-foot skip. So we anticipated Keller amping it up after a lethargic first game.
Good serve. He got that ball up over the line. Not an overpowering first serve. There is an appeal. Murray is appealing. The serve was called good. Murray appealing it was short. Let's see what the VAR shows. Bacho. And
Jaime Martel is assisting with the VAR system.
Interesting. None of his coaches suggested that Murray appeal that. Murray looked towards the back through the glass, saw a spectator, said, short, you should appeal it. Not sure if that was the right thing to do. It looked like it cleared that line pretty well.
So Murray loses one of his 2 available appeals for the second game. Yeah. timeout Murray, see if he can stop the momentum when we continue play in 1 minute. Take it away, Sam.
I'ma keep winning, winning. I'ma keep winning, winning. Ooh. I'ma keep winning, winning. You can try to save yourself, but you only gon' play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you only gon' play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you only gon' play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you only gon' play yourself.
Yeah, you gon' need 100 men, 100 scopes, 100 cans just for you to watch what I'm doing under the sun again.
Hey, go ahead and appeal. Use your professional coaching staff. Reno paid very well to coach Team Canada. Monsieur Gagnon as well. Timeout Keller. When we come back to live play, it'll be Murray serving 5-7. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Running man, if you want me to get it poppin', may cost 100 pence. Yeah, what I supply is always in demand.
Rise and shine, Colorado. Celebrate the 48th annual Colorado Springs Labor Day Liftoff in
Ball 2024. Gary, Gustavo, and Sam. Speaking of Sam Murray is serving for Canada. This is the first of potentially 3 matches between the two countries in the quarterfinals of team play. Gustavo Sam controlled game 1 and is coming back.
Good serve yet on the first serve. Drive serve, that is, from Murray. Carlos has had 1, maybe 2.
That was a surprise. He came right. Carlos anticipating a drive Z left.
I think that's something that the good teams, good players have done. And
wow,
the appeal
what
is
a
not lost.
Surprise. No, it's not punto. Once, was that second serve? That's correct. Good call.
You want to
Sam.
explain that, Gary?
Yes. So the first serve was short, fault serve. Feel the ace. Yeah, 3 blind mice here in the booth. So Carlos gave a early birthday present to Murray right there, skipping that ball. Now it's 8-9. This is a huge part of this second set. If Murray can overtake Keller, he'll have a 2-0 lead. Wow.
That's the quick feet I talk about. He doesn't look like he's getting to the ball, and all of a sudden there he is. Keller appears, and he's appealing his own foot fault. Very smart approach. We've seen this done in matches earlier.
Now, if he's not successful, he won't have an appeal left here in game 2. Will that matter? We'll see. The nuances of the game, folks, as a player.
That was first serve, right?
That was second serve. Was?
Yeah, otherwise
oh,
he'd
he won. Okay, he won the previous one. That's correct.
Right. Yeah. He's going to lose it either way.
Yeah, first serve, he appealed foot fault. Because it was a left up serve right side. Carlos had enough time to put it away, which he did. So if the call stands, Carlos earns another point. It'll be game point number 1 in his favor. So Murray doesn't have any more appeals this game. No, it's not. Let's see what the score is. Yeah. The scoreboard up there says 9-8. We have 10-8.
10-8.
Keller up top, conservative play. Murray as well. And
Nice.
Keller comes out of his first game funk as we anticipated. Ties at 1 set each.
I think that was a must-game win for Keller, knowing that 2-0 coming in with needing to win 3 games would have been very difficult for him. And as we know, the pressure really is on Team Canada to win this singles match, because the next singles match we are projecting that Mr. Moscoso will win the singles on the match against Iwasa. Congratulations to Carlos Keller for that second game win. We are 1 apiece. Gary, what do you think here? Our 7th day of 8?
7 of 8, yeah. That's accurate. We play through tomorrow afternoon, at which time we'll have the premiación, the award ceremony for both the first and second portion. Want to thank our sponsors. We'll go in reverse order. We have Splathead.com, Joe Hall. We have ProKennex, Mike Martinez, the official racket of the IRF. And we have Gearbox, the official racquetball of the IRF. And folks, here's the Gearbox Black. So we started using this ball, Gustavo, about 5 years ago. And the components of this ball are different from the Pro Pen that we used for years. And consequently, the dynamics of the matches have changed. In what way?
Well, first of all, I believe the ball is now called the Gearbox Black. Sleek Black is what they call it. And there's a ceiling ball game, a component that used to be back in the early days when you and I used to play in the 70s. The ball was very slow. The 4 corners were important. The ball would die in the corners. That was a good shot. That's back. That was part of the game that was eliminated by the fast ball.
And here's an example, folks. Yesterday, believe it or not, De La Rosa versus Bredenbeck. 12 consecutive ceiling balls exchanged by those 2 power hitters.
And very well hit ceiling balls at that.
Murray starts off well, game 3. Backhand near side pinch winner. Playing for Team Canada against Carlos Keller, Team Bolivia. Carlos now coached by Karim Carrasco, his teammate. Reno over here, Langelier, is still the official coach for Canada. Ball live, set up, Murray takes a forehand. And hits it between he and the left side wall. No way for Keller to get to that one.
He set his shot up there. Beautifully done by Murray.
Next up on show court, Martinez Gabby, ladies singles. She represents Guatemala versus Lawrence Kalani for Team USA. Wow, he was there. He being Keller.
He guessed correctly. Ball came at him too fast.
Third stream match will be Acuna, Costa Rica versus Garcia, Argentina. That's men's singles. Then we'll have 2 doubles. Ladies doubles and men's doubles.
Murray stays with the same serve position.
Ball left up. Wow. Murray did everything but win that rally. Kudos to Carlos for staying in it.
Murray did not leave the front court. He controlled everything, like you said. And Carlos managed to stay in it until he got the point.
"19 countries here this week. Over 100 players. 5 continents. No call. Play it out. Carlos, kudos to him. Did not make the assumption that the rally was over.
Smart. 2-3.
Different twist there. Work for him with the head fake. Comes right. Little surprise for Murray. He got it. Cleared Carlos, but not deep enough. Carlos put it away right side. So there's empate, 3 iguales. 3-3, game number 3.
Most of the game has been played on the left side of the court.
Comes right again. Murray was on that one. There's the reverse. Miss Lee reverse from Korea. Soo-min Lee has been executing that forehand overhead to the left corner all week long.
What an incredible get by Keller. We're listening here to see what Murray is asking for clarification on.
And we have a language barrier. Murray, the French-speaking gentleman, Gomez, Spanish-speaking gentleman. We're going to get an interpretation. We'll find out.
The referee is looking for our floor manager, Dean Scher. This has to be a rule clarification. It's not a question of was the shot good or bad. Score is, if it stays as the way the point was ended, will be 4-3 Keller serving in this game 3. Not quite sure what Gary is going to find out what the question is that Murray has caused the referee from Columbia to go check with the tournament desk. Unfortunate, slows up the momentum of the game for the both players. Why don't we go to a brief timeout, commercial break. Thank you. Okay.
So, protocol for appeals, folks, is player may appeal his or his opponent's previous shot. The call on the floor was legal shot by Carlos. The appeal was 2 bounces before he returned that legally. Originally, Gomez said you couldn't appeal, but he was overruled.
Well explained.
So that's failure to move. That was a bloqueo.
No, unfortunately, it hit him.
Oh, it hit him.
It hit Murray.
Wow.
Distracted.
And failure to move, but it hit him, didn't it?
No argument from Murray's part. The ball hit him.
Murray in a little bit of a funk here in game 3. Carlos has come back to take a 2-point lead. Is that accurate?
That is correct. 5-3. Game 3. Pinch pass. Right side. Murray. Straight back at us here in the production booth. 4-5. A notable splash shot by Murray.
Much to the joy of our cohort, Tim Byer. We're confident Tim is watching from Florida. Half lob. Return out of the reach of Murray. Right side, cross court pass, took it second bounce, deep court.
Keller has been more successful with the pass down the right side, backhand pass to the right side, than anything on the left side with Murray.
Comes right again. Everything's in this week. Waited. Down the line, left side, winner.
What Gary means by everything in is there's not a 12-foot line off the back wall, on the back wall. We're playing USA racquetball rules.
So Keller taking over this third game with an array of different serves. Right, left, reverse. And that time he jammed Murray. Bottom line, scores 8-4 in favor of Carlos Keller representing Bolivia. Carlos, long reach, keeps it going. It's uncanny. Murray hitting what he thinks are rally-ending shots. Carlos able to dig them out. Then each successive shot, you think you have to be that much better. All over that one. Tremendous pace on that drive serve left. Keller quick enough to get there and do something with it. Not only get to it, but do something with it. So it's game point number 1 for the young man from Bolivia, 10-5, game 3. Murray, statement forehand, straight in, straight back. Staves off. Game point number 1. .610. Half lob right. Ball live up front. Keller, as you said, owns that right side off that backhand from the left. It's called a cross-court pass. He's successful. And he closes out game 3. So his being lethargic in game 1, he changed in games 2 and 3. Now he enjoys a 2-game-to-1 lead.
The twin of Carlos Keller came in for games 2 and 3. I don't think this is going to just go one more game. I think Murray's going to recompose himself here. He's talking to his coach right now about what he has to change. One thing for sure Murray has to change, he's got to get that first serve percentage in. I think he needs to do a better job of moving Keller on that serve. Head fake to the right, he had some successful first serves there. And then to the back, the backhand, he has to get that ball over the short.
Thank you, sir. We'll be back shortly for game number 4 here in San Antonio, Texas.
Rocky Mountain State Games is Colorado's largest sports festival with over 12,000 athletes competing in more than 35 different sports. Athletes can compete in a variety of sports ranging from archery, basketball, ultimate frisbee, and lacrosse to figure skating, pickleball, soccer, and tennis. Registration is open now for athletes of all ages and skill levels, with early registration discounts and youth scholarships available. Learn more at RockyMountainStateGames.org.
Back live, Gary, Gustavo, and Sam. About to watch Game 4, men's singles. This is team play. The first of potentially 3 matches between Bolivia and Canada for the men. Up next will be ladies singles. Guatemala versus Team USA, Martinez versus Lawrence. So Keller, Gustavo, after, again, a lethargic first game, has rallied.
Not unusual for Keller to do this. Seen him play over many years. Been a junior player all the way back to before 2010.
And in 2010 in Korea, 11-10, he was on the receiving end of that tiebreaker versus Rocky Carson. What a match that was. People were saying, who's this guy from Bolivia? And we said, just wait.
And he had that match. He had Rocky right where he wanted him. 1-0.
Good start for Murray here.
I think Murray's going to try and slow the pace of the game down. Not that that would affect Keller, but not racing up there to serve, taking his time.
Deliberation. He's still pounding the ball. That was a 3-shot rally, if you will. Drive serve, pressing serve, and Keller returned it. Murray, forehand, near side pinch, right corner.
What a great jam serve, change of serve by Murray, turning Keller Vargas around, and the ball glued to the right wall, was not able to return that ball.
You predicted this. You said Murray would come back in this game. First part of this game, that's certainly accurate. So we'll divide the game in segments. Segment 1, Murray. Segment 2 here, Keller wants to inch back. Ball live, forehand, wide angle. Blink your eyes, things change.
Two-4. Keller's going to stay with the same serve, possibly right, possibly left.
Impressive. So not arguably, Murray won the first segment, and now Keller winning segment number 2. It's 3-4, game number 4. Impressive, Gustavo.
Keller is never out of it. That's one thing I've seen from watching him over many years.
So here's critical segment number 3 of this 4th set. Oh, impressive. Deep court, backhand, near side pinch. 0-4 to 5-4.
That shot has not been effective for Keller up until now, and not expected by Murray. He had been cross-court passing him every time with that backhand.
Folks, we're playing under the IRF, International Racquetball Federation set of rules. Print one out at internationalracquetball.com. Murray ties it up at 5 with that near side pinch left from the backhand.
Murray in the same position for the serve, but the last 2 serves he's done have been different. The jam serve and then the right side head fake serve. Back to the left. Good get.
Ball live. Unforced error, Murray. He's disappointed with himself. He had that right side available, put it into the floor. That's a gift for Keller.
Murray trying to buy a little time here, asking for the referee to come in and provide the towel for the...
So he didn't have to use his 1 player timeout. He'll get a gift here.
We're not clear on who went down on that in that area in this last rally anyway.
Could be perspiration regardless, at which time looks like Murray's shirt is soiled. We would encourage Gomez to tell Murray to change his shirt again. Safe and fair play, number 1 concern on the court.
6-5. Game 4.
Half Z lob. Murray goes up top. That's impressive. That was almost a lead, but it didn't have the splat angle. He took that ball 38.5 feet from his left ear and snapped a backhand pure pass. Straight in, straight back. So we're tied at 6. Appreciate our fan base tuning in on the Pan Am Sports Channel and the IRF Networks, Facebook and YouTube. Keep those comments coming in. Keller forges ahead. So Murray won the first segment of this game. Keller the second. It's kind of a tie here in the third segment. 7-6 Keller.
To our viewers, feel free to ask questions. We'll try to get to some of the questions, provide answers as best we can.
Short serve called. 2 serves in racquetball. Murray ties it up at 7. First to 11. Keller has a little breathing room in that he's up 2-1. Murray has to close this game out in order to force a tiebreak. Jam. Ball live. Keller anticipated that, tracked it all the way, turned to hit a forehand from the left side court up in front of the service line, and Fly killed it into the left corner. A fly, folks, is taking the ball out of the air before it bounces first time off the wall.
He set his shot up there, Keller. He did that beautifully.
8-7. Look for that short crack, came up short. You can hear in the background Segundo Servicio from Gomez from Bogota, the capital of Colombia. We do have 2 players from Colombia this week. The Xxii twins. And they'll be in Guatemala City with us in December as well. As well, their younger brother, the 12-year-old, correct?
Yeah, we were speaking with the father today, and high hopes for all his sons. We have a timeout now for Canada, their only timeout here. We will return in 1 minute.
I'ma keep winning, winning. I'ma keep winning, winning. Ooh. I'ma keep winning, winning. You can try to save yourself, but you only gon' play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you only gon' play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you only gon' play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you only gon' play yourself.
Yeah, you gon' need 100 men, 100 scopes, 100 kids, just for you to watch what I'm doing under the sun again. God give a gift, them seeds doing the running man. If you want me to get it poppin', may cost 100 pence. Yeah, what I supply is always in demand.
Rise and shine, Colorado. Celebrate the 48th annual Colorado Springs Labor Day Liftoff in Memorial Park, August 31st to September 2nd. It's the most colorful weekend of the year. Don't miss the radiant hot air balloons soaring over the Pikes Peak region, balloon glows, happy hour, beer garden.
Back live. Game number 4. Talked about segments, Gustavo. Segment 1, 4-0 Murray. Segment 2, 4-0 Keller. Segment 3, 4-4. We're tied at 8 here, and Murray has to close this out to force a tiebreak, Gustavo.
Pressure's on Murray, no, undoubtedly. Although Keller doesn't want it to go a 5th if he can avoid it.
Reverse.
All right, let's go.
Murray forcing an offensive return. Not forcing, but enticing Carlos to shoot that ball, and Carlos put it into the floor.
And Carlos tried to make it even better. That's why he skipped it, because Murray was in the front court. That would have had to been a perfect shot for Murray not to get it.
Comes right. Ball live. Ball live again. Not sure. Carlos kind of held up, wanting an avoidable. He can appeal that if he loses the rally. No, not now. That's correct. He'd have to stop. So unfortunate for him. He went ahead and swung at that ball, but that's a tough call. Because if the head official doesn't agree, he's shafted, if you will, and guess what? He got shafted.
Although he could have appealed that.
Had he stopped.
Right. Had he not swung, would the referee have said point Murray or granted the replay?
Or
it was a half swing by
I understand
Keller.
that. It's a tough call for Keller. When in
Tough
doubt,
decision.
continue to play the rally, which he did. But again, kind of a half swing on that ball along the right side wall. The bottom line is he cannot appeal that now. And so he's going to lose that rally, and consequently, it's game point number 1 for Canada.
And don't count Keller out.
Oh.
He's his tenacity, his ability to get the ball, I'm sure will be demonstrated here. And no, it doesn't happen.
So the 4th segment won by Murray. He closes out the game 11-8. We'll have a fifth set, also known as a tiebreaker, here at Court Central in San Antonio. Take it away, 2 minutes, Sam.
Y la salida doble con doble. Pero así que prepara para la salida. Y se lleva la medalla de oro.
We're back live, Gary, with Gustavo and Sam, and joined in our broadcast booth by Mike Martinez, Pro Kennex czar for many, many years. Mike, what's your impression of this event, my friend?
Extremely excited to be and a part of the IRF. It's been a great experience. We love competition. It gives me a chance to connect with all the players from the different countries. And I mean, this is probably one of the best events in racquetball. The World Championship. It's awesome.
Thank you, Mike. Mike says this is probably the best event in racquetball. He's had a chance to bond with many of the racquetball family, and he is now one of our official sponsors, one of three. Pro Kennex is the official racket, Gearbox the official ball, and Splathead.com is our official garment. Keller serving game 5. Ball left up. Oh, wow. Incredible. Incredible exchange.
Let's see that again.
We're going to watch this, folks, on the Pan Am Sports Channel replay. Murray, Canada serving 1-1. This is team play. First match of potentially 3. Jam. Keller was all over that but skipped it.
That's the third time that Murray serves that jam serve. Twice he has been successful with it. Keller has not been able to return it.
We'll call that an unforced error because Keller was all over that. That was an overhit jam. Okay. Murray ahead, 2-1. Comes left. Short ball, fault serve, second serve. Going to hit a more offensive serve here. Where's he going? He's going reverse. Murray ends the rally cross court with a snap forehand.
One thing Murray's doing that Keller's anticipating where he thinks Murray's going to hit the ball. In that case, he snapped last second the ball to the left side, which was very smart on his part.
3-1 game 5.
Bolivia could not get to it. Keller could not get to it.
Ball down again. Precision with that cross-court pass. The ball took its second bounce at the vidrio or glass. It's 40 feet from the front wall. Precision. Murray. So he's won segment 1 of game 5. Foot fault, front line.
I did not see that. It was not looking.
Yeah, it's appealable, but why waste an appeal? Even if he's successful, you're going to hit a power serve here with an angle. All right, this is segment number 2. Similar to the 4th game, Murray won the first segment, Carlos the second. It's 1-4, same scenario as the 4th game, Gustavo.
That hard drive Z to the right, both times it's kicked off the back glass, setting Carlos up. Needs to hit it just a little bit shorter.
Here we go. So the call is good. Will Murray asking Reno, should I appeal? And Reno says 9.
Keller climbing back into this like he has in 2 of the games previously.
That's tough. Ball up top. Not anymore.
He was down 4-0, I believe, in 2 of the games. Now tied up again, as he did earlier.
Segment 2 won by Keller here in the 5th set. Tied up, as Gustavo said, at 4. Last set they tied in the 3rd segment, 4-4. Let's see what happens here. First 2-11, win by 2. Short crack. They're going to replay it. The protocol is appeal the outcome. You don't need the antics. So the call on the floor is dead ball hinder replay, first serve again. Carlos is appealing for an evitable, an avoidable hinder.
Carlos was taking a lot of court to be able to set up that backhand shot.
Well,
I think
it's the responsibility of the player on defense to get out of the way.
Not given to him. I think he had too much room, Keller did.
Okay.
He was looking for the body. He was looking for Murray.
He went fishing and didn't catch. So 1 appeal lost by Keller.
There's nothing to be said.
Play ball. Close the door and play ball, folks. Close the door and play ball. Keller serving. First serve. Gomez letting both players know, 2 serves.
Good call.
One's left. Reset by Murray. Unforced error by Keller. A gift for Murray. Murray coming in to serve and has a 1-point lead, 5-4.
Saw that in a game yesterday as well, where the player was looking for the body of the other player to create the hinder call.
De La Rosa.
De La Rosa, yep.
And I think we remarked he was successful.
In his case, he was. Keller was not.
Short serve.
He can appeal. Screen, not short. That was called a screen.
I disagree with that call. That ball went right into the left corner. Short, maybe. Screen, no. But I'm not the ref. Second serve. Cross court, Murray, Keller. Another unforced error, trying to pinch it right side. A little bit of an opening here for Murray. 6 serving 4, game 5. Men's singles and team play. 7-5, excuse me.
No. 6-4.
He called 7-5. It's 6-4. Look at the scoreboard. It's 6-4. Yeah, 6-4. Mistake on the call. He realized it. Let the players know the score is 6-4. Drive right. Carlos all over that. So he stops the proverbial bleeding from Murray, and now it's 5-6, Gustavo.
Coming in to serve now. Keller setting up to serve right, serve left with a drive. Stays left.
All live. Wow. We'll watch it again, folks. Murray ends the rally with a deep court backhand splat. It's an advanced shot. It's a combination sidewall, front wall.
Unfazed Murray by the gets that Keller showed us. 7-5. Let's see if Murray does an off serve, a different serve.
Comes right again. Successful. 3-hit rally. Serve. Return of serve that did not clear Murray, and Murray puts it away. We have a timeout on the floor, and we'll take a timeout as well. You're on the Pan Am Racquetball channel. Back live on Court Central, Gary, Gustavo, and Sam. Speaking of Sam, Samuel Murray, Canada 8, Carlos Keller, Bolivia 5. This is the 5th set. Ace serve, uncontested return. Tiempo vacío from Keller, Gustavo.
That's the first ace serve where Keller has not gotten any part of his racket on it.
9-5, Murray looking to close it out. His compadre will play in their next match. Iwasa will play Moscoso in number 2 singles. If each country wins one of those matches, we'll play the doubles. Wow.
Wow is right. I think it was that extra shake of the eye guards that allowed him to see that ball right into the front wall. Irretrievable by Murray.
Keller serving 6-9, game 5. Comes right. Left up, near side pinch. Murray, Carlos there to end the rally down the left side.
Different than in most of this game, Keller was in the front court controlling the ball where you want to be in that center court.
So he came in at 5'9", it's now 7'9". Fault serve called. Second serve. Half lobs with a Z angle up top. Set up. So that was a sidewall, front wall combo. Murray thought the ball might have skipped, but he's not appealing per Reno, his coach. Blink your eyes, it was 5'9", now it's 8'9". First to 11. So the last shot by Murray was called down by Gomez. Point for Murray. Keller is appealing that the ball was up and he had an opportunity to return it.
I think he did have an opportunity to return it. I also think that one of the previous shots that Murray should have appealed, a call our producer Sam was saying that he should have appealed that. He has 2 appeals. Keller has just 1.
That time he listened to his coaching staff, Reno, he said no. But yeah, he's got an extra appeal perhaps. Why not? It's like Tom Travers' racquetball. Save your timeouts for tomorrow. We didn't hear that.
We didn't hear that comment coming across from our production desk there.
22 going on 21. So they're viewing it. They being Gomez, the arbitro principal, and the assistente Jaime Martel, who hails from Chihuahua, Mexico. So the call on the court again is ball down for Murray, which means Murray coming in to serve would have match point.
That is correct.
He'd be serving 10-8. If it's overruled, which it is.
I made a good call there. I do believe that who it is, Keller. So he still has 1 appeal remaining, Keller. Murray has 2.
And it's still a 1-point deficit in favor of the receiver. It's 8-9, first serve. Short crack, up front forehand. Murray got to it. Wow. And wow squared with a capital mayusculo W, huh?
That ball was stuck to the wall. And as if the wall wasn't there, he hit that backhand straight into the corner.
Repeat of game 4.
Rollout.
9-9. Left side, up top. Murray forehand. A lot of animation from Murray here. Fist pump, and a lot came out of his mouth there. He wins the rally. He now has match point number 1. 10-9, game 5. San Antonio, Texas. World Championships for racquetball, number 22.
The players need to be thinking. The coaches need to help them here in terms of use of timeout, use of appeals.
It's accurate. Murray serving, comes left. So, screen serve called. That ball took its first bounce close to the back wall. And if that were legal, that would be a tough response from Keller trying to catch up to it. Second serve. See if he goes reverse to the right with a Z angle. He does. If it's Samuel Murray, folks. 5 sets over Carlos Keller. 11-9. What a great match, Gustavo. Oh, well, it's not over because maybe there's an appeal here. The only thing he could appeal is Murray's last shot, which rolled out. And he won't do it.
Great win for Murray, Team Canada, necessary win. The keeps them in the team competition for sure. The next singles match that Canada will play will be Moscoso against Iwasa.
And Murray hopes he doesn't have to play doubles.
What a fantastic first match of the day, Gary.
Absolutely. 11-5 Murray, 8-11, 6-11, 11-8, 11-9. Murray closed out that fifth game. Kudos to him and Team Canada. What a great tournament they're having. He and his partner Iwasa won the gold in doubles yesterday. And at least today in the quarters for the team play, Murray hopes he doesn't have to play another doubles match.
They have the 1-0 advantage. We're predicting that it will have to be played. We'll see if that holds true. Right now we have coming up some ladies play, which is USA Guatemala. Martinez for Guatemala, who finished second, silver medal in the individual competition to Paola Longoria yesterday. And for the USA, Kalani Lawrence. I believe this is their first game of the team competition. And we will be back with you here in 10 minutes.
The Rocky Mountain State Games